This is the Newsload.
Stevenson, I'm here with Newsload, and today I am so beyond excited to be able to interview Jon Dore. Hi, Jon. How are you?
I'm great. I couldn't be more excited to be interviewed by you. And just moments ago, you didn't want me to ask you any questions, so I'm going to do my best not to. Just letting you know.
You're looking svelte. Are you on a new diet? Are you?
No. Well, I have a 2-year-old, so that means I'm out for walks twice a day. But no, there's no. Thank you, but I don't. I don't work out. I don't eat right. I just stay up late, and I don't get a lot of opportunities to eat. So maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not getting enough carbs in there. Maybe I'm burning more than I'm taking in. Who knows? What a tough question. What a tough question to start the show with. Yeah, 2-year-old. His name is Jackson. You know how kids are born? Let me explain anyway, just in case. So my semen fertilized, and I'm going back too far. He was a C-section birth. That's not important either. He's 2. And it's important to get these kids out for some exercise. They sleep better. And if they sleep better, then I sleep better. So yeah, something I never thought would happen to me is now something that I know I could never live without. I could not be happier as a father. So yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Now,
I know. Thanks for the interview. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Being a parent, it must be such an interesting transition to go on the road because you must miss him.
Oh yeah. No, it's the worst. I mean, I have no choice but to get out on the road because I've painted myself into a corner where I don't know how to do anything else in life. I don't know what I would do. But yeah, the most important thing is spending time with him. However, I have to be on the road. There's been some occasions where I've been able to bring the family on the road with me. Sometimes it's hard, but this June, the fam will be coming. So my stepdaughter, Emma, and Jackson, the 2-year-old, and my fiance, Christina, we're all coming to Ontario in the summer. So looking forward to that. But yeah, you're totally right. It's the day you leave that's the hardest, when you actually have to get on the airplane. You get a little weepy in the cab ride to the airport. Do you have kids? I know I wouldn't ask you questions.
No, I didn't want to commit to I don't have any plants or pets or kids.
Good for you. The no plants. I applaud you. Excellent.
I should, maybe get a cactus. I don't think that's too much of a
perfect
commitment.
No, that's perfect.
But if I kill a cactus, that's a bad sign.
Well, but it also doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, it's just a plant. In the hierarchy of what we value, life-wise, the cactus doesn't really matter, does it? It's like an ant. It's insignificant, really, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, an animal, that's not good. A child, oh boy, that'll just haunt you for the rest of your life. So yeah, start with a cactus for sure.
I think it would be great. Have you had any crazy fans that have done anything weird?
There are some great crazy fans. I don't know if anything weird. Some of them show up with T-shirts from the Jon Dore television show, which is adorable. But I wouldn't consider any of it weird. I don't even really know what weird is. So, I don't think weird, but fun, interesting, thoughtful.
Like nobody's given you their dirty underwear or anything?
No, not even clean underwear. No underwear.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite tour snack?
Tour snack? Well, when I'm back in Canada, because I live in Alaska now, so there are certain things you just cannot get in the United States and murky. So what I do love is Philadelphia cream cheese onion dip, which you, believe it or not, cannot get in the United States, which you'd think you would be able to. Philadelphia cream cheese onion dip. There's a few other things like Crispers and Bits and Bites, which I used to go for, but not so much anymore. The big one is if I can check into a hotel room late at night and there's a 24-hour grocery store down the street and I can pick up a bag of baby carrots and some Ruffles plain potato chips and a giant tub of Philadelphia cream cheese onion dip, I'm happy. So yeah, that's my Canadian snack. That's my go-to.
That's amazing.
I
what
know.
about all dressed chips? Do you like those?
Yeah, they're all right.
Alan Thicke, another Canadian superstar. What was it like working with him?
It was fun. Yeah, that was wow, what an interesting thing to pull out. Yeah, he was doing quasi-reality show in Carpinteria, California. And I had friends working on the show as quote unquote writers, creative consultants, I think they had to be called. But yeah, that was fun. For people who don't know, it was a little reality show. And I played a character one year and then I played myself the next year. It made no sense. But no, that was a ball. He's a really funny guy, like very funny. It's really, yeah, his off-camera persona is, yeah, he's very dry, very funny.
And would you sit and like drink and chat?
Drank when it, no, well, no, but there's time between scenes where, yeah, he would hang out, and that was the best part. Yeah, he would just kind of tell some stories, very curious, inquisitive, wanted to know about you and your life. And yeah, like we got a window into his relationship with his wife and his kids. So yeah, it was interesting, to be a part of that show for a couple of days. You got to see things you probably shouldn't have seen, not in a bad way. Just, here's a guy who probably wants to live a private life, and behind the scenes of this I don't want to say fake reality show, but quasi reality show, because a lot of it's kind of scripted. Yeah, you got to see some fun things. Yeah, he was great.
That's amazing.
Some of the things I can't even tell you. Some of the jokes were very, very funny.
Well, we have no censorship here. If any of the jokes were, like,
oops, sorry about that. No, it's not about that. It's not about the jokes being what I think would be. It's more just. I'd imagine he told me these jokes in a way where they're not to be repeated. So, out of respect for Alan, I don't think I would tell them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but very funny.
Amy Schumer, a lot of people aren't big fans of hers. I myself think she's incredible.
What are you talking about?
Some people criticize, her work and such. It's quite horrible. But you appeared in a couple of episodes of Amy Schumer's, inside her show.
But that's an interesting way to present that question, though. Like, what do you mean? A lot of people aren't big fans of hers. I mean, she's a huge success story.
And I absolutely adore her, but like in the comedy scene, a lot of people criticize Amy Schumer. Some people say that her jokes aren't original and da-da-da-da-da.
Huh, okay. Go on. What's the question? I interrupted it.
Was it wonderful working with her?
Yeah, it's the best. When Amy likes you, she likes you, and she makes sure that you're taken care of. And she's busy. She's got a lot on the go. Yeah, Amy brought me in multiple times to do her sketch show. And look, it's a Comedy Central sketch show. You're not getting a lot of money for a day player role like that. Not that I expected a lot of money, but she makes sure, because she could have handed the roles that I did to people who are local, New York City comics. But, I was on tour out west in Canada. She made sure that I got flown in, put up, flown back. The first time we went to do it, there was a huge snowstorm. I got flown in, stayed at a hotel for 2 days, and I had to fly back. We couldn't shoot. And then she made sure that, we bring Jon in. Yeah, no, Amy's absolutely wonderful to work with. And she works hard, very hard worker. I think that sketch show is, I'd say, her finest work, in my opinion. Just lets her do anything and everything.
I'm a fan of her stand-up sets. Her Netflix specials are pretty wonderful. I'm really happy that she's starting her family and enjoying herself. And I'm happy to hear that you're starting a family. It's nice to see like the progression of being able to balance work and life.
Yeah, that's the toughest part. Well, you know what? It would be a lot easier if I lived in Canada, which is what our plan is to move back. But there's, some hoops we have to jump through to make that happen. But yeah, that actually, when I had to go to New York with my son when he was 1 year old, because my partner Christina was working in New York, and we needed childcare one afternoon because I had to leave early to work. And Amy actually helped out. She recommended a nanny we could use. And oh my God, it was perfect. So yeah, it's nice when people in similar situations that work similar schedules. Yeah, they can help you out.
And being able to have a reliable caregiver on, your important child. Like you don't want just some schmo.
No, rarely. I mean, if you really can't find anyone, you go with the schmo. But that's worst case scenario. No, you want to come back and make sure your child is alive. You don't want to be like a dead cactus on your windowsill, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, I saw that you've done a couple Just for Laughs festivals. What do you think about the fact that they've had to shut down?
I mean, yeah, I'm surprised. I think like everyone else, it seemed like a juggernaut of an organization that would never fall. So yeah, I mean, from some of the articles I've been reading, they were really in over their head. Yeah, owed, they were in debt to, a couple of organizations to, yeah, millions and millions of dollars. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm surprised. And then part of me isn't. Um, I don't know how something like that sustains itself. They definitely spend a lot of money to make sure that brand is known, and they bring a lot of big names and people in. So, yeah, I mean, it's too bad. It's a fun festival, when you get to be a part of it. So, yeah, I wonder if anything will. I wonder if someone will buy the brand. I wonder if it will live on. I don't know.
Do you have any favorite memories of Just for Laughs?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I met my agent in LA. That was a great memory in Montreal. Like because that's what you were supposed to do, right? You're supposed to you're supposed to get the festival and then meet people from Hollywood and then go down to Hollywood. And so all those things happened. So it was that was fun in itself, just realizing, oh, there's a system in place that works. And but no, most of the fun in Montreal is just yeah, wandering the streets of Montreal with all your comedy buddies and having way too many beers. It's probably, yeah, anyway, may not have been a good thing in hindsight. But no memories. Yeah, working with my buddies Adam and Dave, producing sketches for a show we did called Funny as Hell. Yeah, those are probably my favorite memories, working on those really funny sketches.
Fabulous,
Yeah.
fabulous. Any celebrities that have left you starstruck?
No, I don't think so. Just for laughs?
Anywhere?
No, I don't think so.
No, not like
No,
Sean Connery or anybody super cool.
no. I don't think so. I was in an elevator with John Cleese once at Just for Laughs. But no, not starstruck. They're just people that kind of, I don't know. I don't think I really get that way. Yeah.
John Cleese, he's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he say anything to you, or you just rode the elevator together?
No, just rode the elevator. He said something funny. There was a bunch of people in the elevator, but he said something funny. I can't remember what it was when he left the elevator and everyone laughed and that was it. Yeah.
I rode an elevator once with Christian Slater, and I hyperventilated. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Uh,
Yeah. Christian Slater, yeah, because there's that great elevator scene from True Romance too, where he's got to put the gun to Balky's head.
yeah,
Can't remember that
Balcony.
actor's name.
Bronson
And
show.
yeah, that is a great elevator scene. So yeah, I'd be a little nervous with him, thinking he'd pull a gun, wondering if I'm wearing a wire. Yeah.
Um, what do you find the differences between living in Alaska and Canada?
Well, I mean, it's a totally different country. It's yeah, it has nothing to do with, there's similar geography. We're basically the western coast of British Columbia, so geographically speaking, things I've seen before. But no, it's America. So the culture is American, currency is American, obviously. They absorb American politics and television. Yeah, it feels like a very different place based on the people that you talk to on a day to day. So yeah, yeah, it's not like Canada at all, other than the geography is similar. You're not getting a Tim Hortons, you're not getting Canadian television, people don't know who the band the Headstones are. It's not Canada at all. You might as well be in Seattle or Texas or anywhere else in the United States, culturally speaking. Culturally
You
speaking.
handle the extreme cold.
Well, it's not that cold where I am. I live in Juneau, so we're like south. We're on the coast. We're actually rainforest, so we're humid. We get a lot of rain. I'm going to educate you about this. All right. Actually, I just did. Yeah, we just get a lot of rain. It's a lot of rain. Our winters are cold, but not as cold. Like we're warmer than Toronto and Ottawa and places like that. We don't get
So it's like
that deep.
Vancouver, Seattle.
Well, colder than that, but then we get like a lot more snow. But then a few weeks later, it'll rain and go away, and then you might get another dump of snow. And yeah, and just depends on the year. But yeah, we're not deep freeze cold like Ottawa or London or anything like that.
Okay.
Lots of eagles, lots of eagles. You're gonna see the occasional deer. You're gonna see a bear. We got a bear that'll come down and eat some blueberries behind our place. Sometimes you see him, sometimes you just hear him in the woods. Yeah, we saw an eagle just the other day. Had the sun out at Twin Lakes at the playground, and there's a little lake there. Well, there's two lakes, Twin Lakes, but we were at one of the lakes, and an eagle. We turned around, an eagle flew down, and right in front of us was fishing for dinner. Picked a fish out of the water and flew off into the sky. It was beautiful.
That must be so peaceful and so nice to be able to have that
I
because
found it annoying. I found it a little bit annoying. I mean, we were trying to enjoy the wonderful stillness of the water on the lake, and here comes this eagle ruining that moment with I can't anyway. Anyway, a lot of water got disturbed. No, it was beautiful. It was very beautiful.
and does the bear have a nickname?
No, no. Who knows if it's the same bear anyway? But no, but that's a good idea. Maybe we'll name the bear. Gotta be careful. Like
Blue or Bruno or
I've only seen him a couple of times. I have video of it, but I've only seen it a couple of times. And sometimes you'll look outside the window and you'll see a big pile of bear shit in the laneway. And I know what you're wondering. How do you know it's bear shit? Well, I'll tell you. When you look out a window, if a dog shit on your laneway, you'd be like, "What is that? Is that? I can't tell what that is. Oh, that might be shit." When a bear shits on your laneway, you're like, "Oh my God, that's shit." Because it's a massive steaming pile of it. So yeah, sometimes he'll just leave his shit on our laneway. So he's around.
and not invading in your garbage or doing anything.
We haven't had that. No, we haven't had that. That will happen, but it hasn't happened to us. No, garbage has got to go out. Garbage is supposed to go out between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. on Mondays because of bears. You got a little window there.
And you
But
set an alarm and 5 a.m. you're like up and at
no,
them.
no, fuck that. I put it out the night before. They can go ahead and find me. It hasn't happened yet. But I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. to put out garbage. Forget that. Yeah.
But you are the garbage responsible, like that's your chore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You
I
have-
mean, I think so. It just, otherwise, I don't think, yeah. I mean, if I'm not here, then yeah, Christina puts out the garbage.
Yeah.
But if I'm here, I just put it out.
It's so nice that you have a healthy relationship. It's very difficult as a comedian to have
Who said that?
action. Well, you're still together, which is, huge.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
Because as a comedian, it's so difficult to, like
Yeah.
find someone that understands your life and the sort of, fluctuation of, like you're busy, you're not busy.
Oh, again, I don't know if that's fully understood. Anyway, we're getting into an area here where, what I could just say is, yeah, it is lovely. It's great. I'm very lucky.
You are, and I'm happy for you. And we're so excited that you're coming to London in June.
Yeah. I'm
Are you
thrilled.
doing
London Yuck Yucks on Thursday. I can't remember the date. Thursday, the 21st or something like that. 22nd. I can't remember. Sometime around there. Maybe earlier. Who knows? Go to
And you're hitting-
jondore.com for tickets.
And you're hitting Toronto and, like all of Canada.
No Toronto. I'm doing Montreal, Ottawa, London, Oshawa, whole bunch of places. Kitchener, yeah, everywhere but Toronto. I think I'll be in Toronto in the fall. But yeah, this little June trip is, yeah, get out on the road, tell some funny jokes, entertain the people of Ontario in the month of June. I know they're going to want to get out into the nice weather, but no, don't. Enjoy some air conditioning. You'll always have a sunny day, but come on inside. Yeah, it's going to be great. But I'm looking forward to London. I haven't been to London in forever, so it'll be great.
There's a few new restaurants and,
Ooh. Name one. What's a new restaurant?
I'm a big fan of the museum restaurant, the River Room. It's lovely.
The museum restaurant. What do you mean? A restaurant inside the museum?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you can access the restaurant without having to pay a fee to go into the museum.
No. Yeah. You can go separate, but the restaurant has.
Excellent. I don't want to get stuck in paying a whole bunch of money to go to the museum. Okay. I already know everything about history, so I don't need to go to the museum. But okay, I'll check it out. Museum. Yeah, because I'll have the family in tow this time, so that'll be a good thing.
Yeah, wonderful. And at the Hilton has a restaurant at the Yuck Yuck. So.
Okay, that's good. So there's food there. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to this venue. I hear it's a beauty.
Yeah. I'm excited to be able to see you do your stuff, and it's going to be wonderful. And I can't thank you enough for your time, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful spring in Alaska.
I will. Can't wait to get to Ontario in June. But thank you. Really appreciate it.
And I hope you have the most amazing day.
Yeah, it's going to go all right. Okay, bye.
If you could just do one more thing, if you can say it loud, say it proud. I love Newsload.
I love Newsload.
Thank you, Jon. The enthusiasm is overwhelming.
Thank you very much. I'm an actor.
This is the Newsload.